Hello. We're doing.
You forgot the box. Okay, the box.
Well, the box is fine. Do you want to grab the? I don't know if you're not going to be able to reach. They're way out of reach.
Oh.
That'll do. Yeah, thank you. We're organised as ever.
We start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want the box as well anyway?
Hmm?
Want the box
Yeah, we
anyway?
can just hold it up and
Yeah, yeah.
put it there or there.
You want to throw it facing the way.
There.
Make sure it's not upside down when you show it.
Yes.
We're doing this.
Oh, crap.
Take 2. Hello. We're doing a different thing. There's a board here. We're doing this Pandemic Legacy. I'm hoping that's focused and can see the name.
It's pretty big. I'm sure they
It
can't.
is actually, so that's actually, to be fair, that's appearing nicely
there.
in that.
This works.
Read it from there. Everything works better. Pandemic Legacy is, if you played Pandemic, it's that but worse
More mean.
to the people playing the game. We're going to cry later.
You're going first.
Yeah.
So
I've already
There we
got the Ben and Jerry's and the comforter out, so I'm gonna have a fine evening.
So, normal Pandemic, if you've never played, you're a group of people. Before I get into what the game is, we'll talk about that. But as you know, we're sponsored by Destai still. Woo, Destai, makers of awesome chainmail things. We got cool key rings. We also have dice bags. None of us have our dice bags on us because we don't use dice for this game. We're playing a game without dice. That's weird.
yeah.
Well, that does not happen often.
No.
No, it doesn't. So yeah, there's a link down there. Go click, explore, buy stuff, all the awesome. Cool. Pandemic Legacy, or Pandemic.
Sorry.
You're a group of scientists. You're trying to cure diseases.
We're the best of the best.
Yep. That's essentially what it is. You get characters. You get different diseases. There are 4: yellow, red, blue, and black. But yes, that's the standard game. Pandemic Legacy adds some funky stuff. We're missing rules right now. Go to there's the really impressive page. Those are rules that we are currently missing.
All of these rules. All of these rules you see not.
And at some point during the game, we have a secret dossier which will give us new rules and things.
You
We
look
can't
so
open those
you
yet.
look so bloody official
Yeah.
with your top secret fake red leather dossier.
It's like,
I'm worried that the one on top's from the USA. It's going to be Donald Trump telling us to like, end it with the nukes or something.
additionally, we have this deck here.
Shouldn't shuffle it.
Don't, if you've never played this game and you intend to get this game after watching, I mean, some of this is going to be spoiled, unfortunately.
But you will know how the game plays.
You will know how the game plays. You also know how it will play in the future, and it makes it a lot easier to make decisions earlier on in the game. Don't shuffle this deck. just don't.
Just leave it as it
Does
is.
that not
basically.
does it not warn you to avoid doing
Yeah,
that?
it does.
Yeah.
I mean, show the bottom.
Yeah. So that's what it says at the start. It says, stop, do not draw, reveal, look at, handle, or otherwise disturb these cards until instructed. And draw this card and read the other side just before you set up your first game. So we haven't done setup yet. The back of it says, warning, this is the end of the legacy deck. Please start from the other side of the deck.
It is very clear.
Nice, nice big red.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you're on the wrong side. Go deal with your shit.
I'm very.
Yeah.
This is starting to feel ever more like this dossier will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that vibe.
We also have, still in the box, 8 boxes that we have not yet opened.
And they will open later.
They will
On their
open
own
later.
self-opening boxes. What the fuck?
Boxes 1 to 7, we don't know when we'll open them. Box 8 has nice clear instructions on it because we've already spent 1 sticker. Just because it says to do it. There's a sticker missing. Because on box 8 it says open this box if you lose 4 games in a row.
We expect it to say you're terrible, go play a new game.
Yes.
Yeah. You bad.
So,
Burn it.
Should we begin setup?
let's start by drawing this card.
Yeah, read the mission briefing.
So, January mission briefing. You know the drill. We've got 4 viruses causing us problems. They seem to be mutating faster than usual. We have someone looking into that. For now, keep it under control, as one of them may grow beyond our capabilities. That can go there. Keep drawing. Your objective is on the other side of this card. Place it in the objectives area of the board. Our objective is discover cure to the 4 diseases.
So that goes into the objectives.
And now it says stop. We draw this card as soon as the second epidemic card has been completely resolved.
Oh shit.
Or at the end of the game if you win or lose before you draw the second epidemic card.
Okay.
That answers a question we had.
So,
Which was?
Don't worry.
step 2, set out the board pieces to structures or separate the
Yep.
cubes, research stations. Okay. Place outbreak and cure markers.
Done
Number
that.
4 is over here on the other page.
Yes, now we start
Um,
infecting.
Infection rate. So, draw 3 cards. Should we shuffle that again, or are we all good?
I spent a long time shuffling that, so I think
Okay.
we should be all good. So Sam,
that-
draw 3 of those
I'll
cards.
put them face here.
Just put them face up. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
face up like that?
Yep, face
Yep.
up.
Okay, cool. So we have what? Are they the different viruses, aren't they? At
Yes.
different places. Cool. So Osaka,
These
Atlanta,
have 3.
and Algiers.
Yeah. These have 3 cubes each.
So this is where the disease starts. So Julius.
Yep.
Osaka. Yeah.
There you go.
Sam, draw 3 more.
1, 2.
You're just
Do
making
they go
Sam
into
be
the
the.
discard pile or not?
Possibly.
We will shuffle them back
Yeah,
in.
they go back
Cool.
in.
So you have Lagos, Lima, and Madrid.
Cool.
Okay, these will
Yellows?
have 2. So, oh.
All right.
I'll just
I'm
read
the
it.
card drawer.
You are card drawer.
Yes.
We've got
I'm infecting the viruses.
You are
Lima.
sort of disease. The
Patient 0.
And
Oh, yeah.
finally,
Lagos.
3 more.
oh god.
And these will have 1.
So we have Cairo, London, and Tehran.
Cool.
So that's Tehran.
There we go. I've done Cairo and London is
London.
here.
Is that 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, now it says.
And let's carefully let's be sensible where we place these things back together. Right. You can
Oh,
be in
hang
control
on.
of yellow. You
Oh,
can
they
be in
do
control-
go in the discard pile.
Oh,
They
cool.
do.
Yep,
Yeah.
in this order. So these 3.
Oh yeah, order doesn't matter. There you go. We all now have a disease to look after it as well that is within easy reach of each of us.
Yes.
Because that's a sensible thing to do.
Smart move.
Yes.
So, the other cards do the infection deck. I can't word.
That's fine. This is played through a year, so there should be hopefully a minimum of 12 games. So we're currently doing January.
Yeah,
'Cause there is
game
a-
1 January.
Game 1 January, because there is a thing on the back of the rule book for the game calendar and score,
Huh. That's pretty cool.
which we're going to write on.
Yes.
Did we
So-
bring a
You
pen?
mean now,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
one.
pens are here.
It
So
really
number
is.
5, as a group, decide which funded events are going to be put into the player deck.
So we
Can
get 4.
We get 4 of these.
Oh wait, we choose.
Yes.
Yes, we get to 4 to pick 4.
So
to
we have
put in.
funding. The government's given us funding, and we
Cool.
get to choose 4 of these funding.
Now, what happens with these is when we win a game, we lose 2 funding.
when we lose a game, we gain 2 funding.
Okay.
When we win-
Paradoxically to how it
Yeah.
works.
When we win, the government goes, "Oh, you don't need our money anymore."
Yeah, you're
Because you're
you're
doing
really
well.
good at what you're doing, so we don't need to give you more money.
Paradoxically to how
Yeah.
it actually works.
So we have 8 choices currently. Some of them are powerful, some of them are not so powerful.
Do you have to re-choose them each?
Yes.
Each
month.
game, yeah, each month you'll pick a new thing. So we've got airlift, which is you get to move a pawn from one city to another.
And how often can you use?
Use them
Just
once. They're a one-use thing. Borrowed time gives the current player 2 extra actions.
So we get 6.
Remove for treatment is you just get to remove 2 disease cubes. Government grant is you get to add a research station. Research stations are good, but you need them to be able to cure.
Yeah.
You have to be a research station to cure, and if you've got research station, anyone can shuttle between research stations on the map.
Yep.
Forecast, you get to draw out, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck and put them back on top.
That's pretty good.
That's system.
That's actually really good.
That's a pretty damn strong.
Oh, we lost that one.
That one's gone underneath.
We can't have
we
it.
Can't have that one. Resilient population. You can remove any one card in the infection discard pile from the game.
Yeah, so it's out of the game for that game forever. So
Yeah.
you don't have to deal with that city anymore.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Which,
interesting.
as an example, right now, if we had that, we could remove like Algiers or
Yeah.
Osaka or Atlanta, so we don't have the risk of an outbreak when we get an epidemic.
Do you just remove that city?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just
go
take
into
it.
here, you take it out, and it's out of the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
It has to
So
already
you
be in
can
the
never
list.
draw that again.
Straight out gone.
That's really useful if you have it and you're at the point where you're expecting an epidemic soon, because the epidemic cards get shuffled into the player deck.
You put these into 5 kind of
Yeah.
same
Stacks.
piles, and then you shuffle each pile with one
Yeah.
of.
So you
Where
could
are
have
those.
Yeah. One quiet night. You skip the infect city step in the play order.
Yep.
Which is really powerful. And flexible aid packages, you can discard 1 to 3 city cards from your hand, and the current player takes 1 additional action for every card you discard. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not the strongest one in the deck. And
I think this one,
can you can re-pick them like.
each game. Yeah,
Each
you
game
choose
you
new
repick
ones.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like this doesn't like this.
No,
the
this
number
isn't
of
forever.
options
No,
don't
Yeah.
shrink.
No. You always have
I think
these cards, and you always choose.
One quiet night and that one.
Those are my choices.
Forecast is pretty good, just knowing what's coming up.
I mean, that's
Two
really
extra
good if we
actions.
can't get to a place.
That's
Yeah.
I like that one
Because, like, say we're going to go around here, Osaka's off
yeah,
by
I do
itself.
like both of those cards because for the same reason of like that
Yeah.
it gives you an instant. There are 2 fewer here, so if you're about to get an outbreak, it's going to trigger. You
Yeah.
can just go like two, take 2 off, and you've got 2 turns to get there.
Yeah.
Alternatively, if you're a turn ahead of that, you can just move someone there to cure.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with moving is you can use player cards to move from city to cities. So
Just as we start in Atlanta for this game.
because that has a permanent thingy on it.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
That's fine. That has a research center. That's better than normal pandemic. You do not start with a research center in normal pandemic. Fucking hell.
No, you do not.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm fine with those 4 to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 cards,
Yeah,
borrow
that makes
time,
sense.
resilient population. I mean, I can see things from.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those 2, yeah, definitely. The next 2, I'm kind of
Not
like.
so much
yeah, I
at
mean-
the moment, no.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
probably a very useful tactic to use those on, but
Yeah.
I don't see that for the first game.
I can see uses for adding a random research
That's
station to
pretty helpful.
places when you need it.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
but not first
it's
game.
very situationally. Like, I need it right now. Let's get it out.
Yeah.
Because you can airlift from. Like, all
So-
sides, like-
I want to say those 2 are definite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely.
Any to the preference on those 4?
Potentially.
Probably those 2, I'd say.
Actually,
I'm
I've
drawn
said-
to that.
I've said
I really
that
like
one.
this one at the moment. Like,
I said that one, but actually I'm gonna revoke on that one now because I don't think game 1 having take control is better. I don't think you're gonna need the additional actions so early.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that one, that combo. Or
Yeah.
Any of
Okay,
those
so
three,
these 4.
those
There
two,
we go.
yeah.
Decision has been made.
Cool. So these go into here.
That gets disposited there.
Disposited.
Disposited.
That was like properly democratic and all like government-like. I don't like it. This is weird.
And then
It's a
these
game.
go
Right,
shut
guys,
up.
we've got to fix this.
it's
Right.
like playing the real game of Papers, Please. You know, play
This
bureaucracy. and that.
game has to be properly
Yeah.
democratic.
I'm going to say that's shuffled enough.
Yeah.
So we all get 2 cards that we look at and others don't.
Oh.
It's always really weird that you can't look at them, but you can tell each other what cards
Yeah, you can
have.
tell each other what you have.
Oh.
Just
And you're all working together, so.
Yeah.
So these are what again?
Right, I mean, like for instance, I already have 2 red,
I have one.
so that's really good.
Yeah.
I've got
So
one.
what do these do again? You have to explain.
These are used to.
These are really nice cards.
Yeah.
You.
So you can play them to fly to that city.
Okay.
If you're on that city, you play it, you can go to anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But you also need five of the same colour to cure a disease.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 4 of the same colour if you're the scientist or
There's
something.
one person in there
Yeah.
who can research better.
Yeah.
Right.
So obviously
And when
you want to use them as little as possible if you're unless you've already cured
Yeah.
it.
The other thing as well is you can use them to build structures.
Oh yeah, you use the card and
Yeah.
you build a structure in that city.
Yes. So you have
Okay.
to be in a city. You play the city you're in, and you can build a research centre
Yeah,
there.
So if you're in a city that doesn't have an infection, and you research the cure, does that cure the other cities
No.
in that group? So you've got to go there. And
So
do it.
there are two things to this. So there is getting a cure, which will move these things onto where it is.
And now, whenever you treat, all the cubes are removed rather than just one.
Yes, yeah. You
Oh,
treat,
in that one city.
yeah.
So if it has
So you
3
can-
and
you
you
still
treat
have to
it,
go
all
round.
3 go.
Yeah,
If
but
you
usually it would just
could-
be one cube,
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
unless you're the
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
And then if you eradicate, that rotates.
and then any yellow cities you draw for the infection don't get
Don't-
infected.
No
don't
longer
go.
Because
infect.
that's
Yeah.
basically all
Exactly.
good.
Fair,
Yes,
okay,
because
cool.
the disease no longer exists. Cool.
But you can basically tell people what you've got.
Yes. So it's always a good idea to start with. So you've got 2 red. You've got.
I've got
But
one
not
red,
the
one blue.
place.
Oh, yeah, you can.
You could
Like,
do
I've got Ho Chi Minh,
I've got Tokyo.
which is
San
actually
Fran.
quite good for a research station, I think,
Yeah, that's a good place. You got to be sensible where you put research.
because
station.
it's actually quick to get to Sydney from there, and you're
Sydney's-
relatively close to.
And Sydney sucks to try and travel
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, well, it's
I've also got Sydney, but I don't think that's good for a research station.
No.
no, it fucking isn't. I mean, you want to go with either like Ho Chi Minh or Jakarta, really, because you've got
Oh,
that you've got that way and that way going.
Right, now we need to do the,
But yeah,
the
we
fun
can-
part.
What point do we pick characters?
After this part.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
this
So
is-
we need
isn't
5 more. Right.
It's so irritating to get it accurate. I mean, they've got to be roughly the same size.
Yeah, but I think that is
That,
roughly.
that looks about right. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So put one on top of each of these
One
and
to
start
each.
shuffling.
And just shuffle them in.
Wait, have we got one on all of them?
That one. There we go. Yeah, one on all of them.
What are we doing? Just shuffle.
Shuffle
Shuffle
these.
these decks.
Two things together.
Because this is now we now have the epidemic cards shuffled into the player deck. So it's roughly every 5th of the deck we're going to get an epidemic.
Yeah.
There's
You
something
could
else.
get if you get 2 like one after the other.
You've got a long time before your next one.
Yeah.
You could also draw it on your very first card.
Yeah, which is not great.
We have to remember when we get our second epidemic card, as soon as it resolves, we have a thing to do.
Yeah.
Objective.
And then we just put these
They
on
just
top.
go on top. Yep.
Okay.
And then Sam goes on top. Or on bottom.
I like the bottom
Doesn't
instead.
matter.
apparently.
Yeah, I bet you do. Cool. Right. Now we do characters.
Yes, select characters and starting location. Starting location is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
So
all of our
we'll have
pawns
to
go
all
move
our
here.
pawns have to start at Atlanta.
For other
That
games,
is quite a good start for blue, actually.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to have got the 3 there.
where's
Should we put down the permanent research station?
there it is.
It
I
has
couldn't
it
see
there.
it. It was
It has it
camouflaged.
there, yeah.
Yes, so we actually have to.
White- white
we
on
get
white,
to,
yeah,
We get
yeah.
to start with a research station there, so we might as well.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that's,
that-
oh, is
that
that not what
trees,
that logo was
security.
for anyway? To say
That's
that's
what it
already
is.
there?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay, that's-
we actually get to put the building down
Oh.
because we can only have 6 research stations
Mhm.
tops. So characters we have. Let's do it. It doesn't matter how I do it. Someone's going to be reading upside down something.
So we have the generalist, who they have 5 actions,
yeah.
but also they like usually characters can have up to 2 upgrades. This character can have 4 upgrades, but they don't have anything else.
Yes.
But so you kit them out with the upgrades and make them a character that way.
Mm-hmm.
Dispatcher, you can move another person's pawn as if it were yours,
Mm-hmm.
and you can move any pawn to a city with another pawn.
Yeah.
So
you just move things around, which is quite.
Oh, so you can basically just swap.
yeah. So if this person was here, this
You just-
guy could go, oh, you're here now,
Yeah.
Oh.
or the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which allows for trading because you can only trade cards.
Share knowledge.
Yeah, share knowledge. It's called share knowledge. You can only trade cards with another player if you're both in the city that is on the card that you are trading.
Oh,
Yeah. Unless you are.
Unless you are the researcher you can, if you're in the city, you can trade any card.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what the researcher does, is you can share knowledge easier. You just
Yeah.
have to be in the same city. The medic, when they do the treat action, they remove all cubes,
Yeah.
not
Okay.
just one. When you've cured a disease, they don't have to use the treat action
They
to
just have to be in
remove
the
cubes. They
city.
just move
They
through
just
the
move
city.
through it and they just go
Yeah,
They what?
without an action.
Yeah, when-
if
when-
they're on
when-
the city
Oh.
and it's cured,
they just
All gone.
they just walk through it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
they don't have to action it. They just get to
They move there and it's,
Yeah.
it's gone.
yeah. And the scientist needs 1 less card.
yeah
to
one less
cure,
card to
So
cure.
it only needs 4 of the same colour.
So
But that's 5.
So I'm going to say we need the medic.
I want to say medic, researcher, and
Yep.
scientist because they're
Key.
the scientist for the reduced cost, the researcher to actually get the cards to people, and the
Okay.
medic to keep
Yeah.
control of all of the.
So moving people quicker or just being good at everything.
Yes, we can move
Okay.
people around, or we can have some with additional action. I'm thinking.
I think the generalist.
I'm thinking
I think
additional action.
Additional action probably at this point is quite useful.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. At the end of the game, you get to choose upgrades,
Yeah.
and we could just give the upgrades to this
Yeah.
person, make
Yeah.
them really good.
Make
Make them
we're good
really
with
good,
that.
yeah.
What colours have you two got?
What?
Cards, like city
Oh,
cards.
red and black.
So we got 4 red.
Yes.
That's a good start.
How many red have you got?
2.
He's got 2.
I've got one. You've got one.
I've got no red, but I've got a blue and a yellow. So I'm thinking,
Oh, I've got blue as well.
So am I the scientist?
you be the scientist
Again.
Yeah.
For
Every
this game.
time.
For this game, but
Yeah,
we'll swap it
these are all
around.
going to switch like every game. Like, right, whoever's the medic has to start making their way through.
Yeah. What's the order of play we want to do this? We want.
Well, I guess if you're the researcher and we start on the same square, you can
I
give me
can
your red
use the
straight
red
away.
Straight off.
and you can grab his.
And yeah,
I can-
actually, yeah, so I can get all the red
I
straight
can
away.
go
1,
take
2,
half.
3, and still has a turn to do
Yeah.
something.
So
But the researcher's got to go before the scientist.
why
Yeah.
before?
So that when it
So
comes
I-
to
so
your
we can
turn, you
load
can
you up the cards
immediately
first.
cure red.
Right, so then he should be the researcher. No. Yeah.
Whichever way.
That's what I mean, because if we're going clockwise, then Sam
We're
will be the
going
researcher.
we're going clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise, yeah. We've got red research. Okay, I think Sam be the researcher, so he can get all the cards to you on that turn. Then you research. You're the medic. And then on your turn, you can go
I can go straight through.
1, 2, 3, 4. We could have red eradicated on
Yeah.
turn 1.
Oh, wow. And then you're the generalist with 5 actions.
Just to do whatever I need to do at that point.
And so who's starting? Sam?
So either Sam starts or I start.
Okay.
because I need to give what?
You need
I need to get cards from.
No, you need
You'll
to give.
you'll
all
give
of
you'll
them.
take
I'll
you'll
give
take
it-
a card from Nathan,
Yeah.
and then you'll give 2
Yeah.
cards to John, and you'll have 1 action left.
Cool. All right.
Which
so
you
he
could
can get the red
treat,
done.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, you could treat.
Yeah.
All right.
The question is, me. Do we start with me, and I just
We'll see what happens afterwards. and
yeah?
see
Do
what
we
you
do we
wanna
use
do.
me now to just try and clear things, or
Ooh.
do I just be used to as the final thing in the first turn to
Or
see
just
what I
in
can
case.
clear up?
I would say that.
I think
Yeah.
last.
Okay. Cool.
because
So
then
I'm
we can-
last. That's fine.
Cool. So,
So I would be
turn 1.
taking the card, the red one from.
Yeah, so we are starting our actual turn now.
And then
Yeah.
giving-
That has taken a long time because
So
this game
that's-
takes ages to set up.
So that's one action,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
you use 2 more actions.
One
Yeah.
more
And-
action to
Because
get
it's
to
action per card. Isn't
Yes.
it?
Per card, yeah.
Per card. So
that's
I get
3,
those.
So you get those,
So I can
and then
have
I
4
have one
red.
more action.
But that means
Yeah,
this
you
does mean I won't be able to do a research.
That's
But
fine.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Which then, so you can either move to the next city.
Yeah, so you've got two things. You can move, direct flight, charter flight, shuttle flight. You can't shuttle flight because there isn't any other
you can't
research
do any of the
stations.
back stuff.
You can if you've got the options. You can do both sides of this. So
Alright.
you can just move along a white line.
Yep.
You can discard a card to fly to that city. That's
Or if
direct
you're in the
flight.
city,
Or
fly
if,
to
yeah,
any
if you
city.
have Atlanta, you can charter flight, discard Atlanta to fly to any city.
Right.
You can move from research station to research station.
Which we don't have another
We only
one.
have another one at the moment, so you
Yep.
can't do that. You can build a structure if you're in a
But again,
city.
we don't need to.
yeah. You can only
Because
build
you know
research
what-
stations.
yeah.
So you can treat disease. You can just move one of those cubes.
When you build a structure, you need the city as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
but so you can remove any. You can treat the disease if there's someone in there.
Yes.
Yes.
So you
Which
would
is actually
remove
probably
you
worth
would remove
treating.
1
Yeah.
cube.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
worth
It is
treating
worth.
That
doing
does mean that it can't outbreak.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll just remove one
Oh,
of
that
those.
would be really bad if it outbreak with all of us in there.
Oh
We
yeah,
immediately
scars
gain
in,
scar.
scars
Yeah.
immediately. Yep.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
not
just-
the way you
Right.
want to
So
start.
now
Yeah.
you draw 2 cards,
Draw them
and
one
then
at a time.
draw 1 at a time. If any epidemics happen, you just
We
place
resolve
them.
okay, cool.
that.
So,
First-
because it's part of that, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Right. So that's just a city one. So
Yeah,
Draw
yeah,
that
and
goes
then draw
straight
another
into your
card.
hand, and draw another one.
And then no, it's not the city one.
Cool,
Straight
that's
into your
fine.
hand.
So you draw 2 of them.
Then
Do you want to know what they were? Because they were just
discard down to 7, and
Which
then
one?
you draw 2 from there. So draw 1 at a time into discard.
one at a time. Yeah.
Yes.
So wherever that is.
Rider
Rider.
Riyadh.
or Riyadh, sorry.
Sao Paulo. So they
So
go
Riyadh,
straight
so
into
Sao
discard.
Paulo
Yeah.
is
So Riyadh gains the thing.
there. So put 1 yellow there.
So-
Riyadh.
Riyadh's over
Is it?
there.
Yeah. Which is just one. Yeah.
Yep.
Just 1. Yeah. It's not an epidemic. Epidemic is 3
Yeah.
on 1 city.
Cool. And that's it. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. And
That's
then
that-
it's my go.
And then it's your turn. So you research.
You're like, nah, fuck everyone.
Screw
We
you,
wanna
dickhead.
screw everyone
So
up.
4 red.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
let's go.
cured red.
That's a fucking good start.
So we've got a cure for red.
Yeah, already. That's so good.
So that means we can get rid of anything.
And now I
that's-
just need to go
So now if you
for-
land in there, it's gone.
Is that for everyone?
No.
No,
just
Only
the-
if you
just
treat
the
now,
medic.
if you treat it though, will go.
Oh,
but the medic gets the thing that if they
walks
land on
there
it,
and he
like
goes.
he's just like, I spread goodness.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
also the only one who can actually get there and get rid of it because it takes
Yeah.
4 actions to get there.
I kind of think I want to start making my way over here to get rid of some of this stuff because others can get rid of this here.
Yeah, so you've got 3 left.
'Cause
Oh, you can't. No matter where you go, you're not clearing anything.
2, 3. No, but I can get there ready to
You
cure.
can be there, yeah.
Or I can go cure, treat 1, 2, land on New York, or treat twice, just get rid of Atlanta.
I mean, I've got 5 actions. What am I going to do at the moment? I'm thinking
You're going
1,
there.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can clear down Madrid. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I won't get
Actually, yeah, that's better, that's better,
That's
no,
better.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
better.
So I'm not doing any treeing over here.
You might as well clear
And-
both of them if you can do one.
Yeah,
of
so I'll
them.
clear both
Yeah.
because might as well.
Yeah, blue, go
And
over
then
there,
I
so
will
should pick
move
those up.
to Washington. Or do we want me go down yellow? If you're going over this way,
And I'm
you
going
can
over
do
that way. So, if
So
you
I'll go
bound
down towards yellow.
We need to consider where we might
What
want.
we've got.
Actually, oh no, that's not connected. Yeah, so I'll go there.
I mean, I think we consider where we're going to want research stations as well because we're going to need some of those to move around.
Yeah, but you've got a black card, right?
I know
I have 2 black
got
cards.
Which ones?
Cairo and Delhi.
Cairo would be really good, I think.
Cairo's quite good.
And also Delhi not
Delhi's
as good.
I was gonna
not
say-
bad.
Mm.
Istanbul.
Cairo is definitely
is a
really
good
central.
one.
Like Baghdad's really good, I think.
Yeah.
Or Istanbul, yeah.
Cairo's not bad if
Yeah,
we
you
end
want
up
that.
with
And then one at like
if there's one
Bangkok
over.
or
If we,
Ho Chi
Hong
Minh.
Kong,
Yeah,
yeah.
just anywhere on that line.
Ho Chi Minh's here, so we can't get that now.
Yeah,
yeah.
but like anything on
Actually, what ones
that,
can't we get?
that line,
We can't get Jakarta, Tokyo, Ho Chi Minh, or Sydney.
it's fine. Well, I mean, as long as
Tokyo. I mean, none of those are that great.
no, I mean, we want one around Hong Kong or Bangkok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
Manila are a push.
what colours do you have?
I've got blue and yellow.
Which blue?
I've got some
I
Paris.
have Paris. Actually, that's not a bad place to put one.
Yeah, Paris.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't clear that, but I could put a
I have
research
Buenos
station down.
Aires, but that's
Maybe
probably not worth
do
it.
the research station on the next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think clearing that's better.
Buenos Aires isn't a bad one to have a
No?
research
Yeah,
station
I
on
had
because it's so fucking out the way.
Yeah,
I
or
do,
Sao
yeah.
Paulo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
that is
Buenos
really
I
good.
think
Sao
one
Paulo's
of
better
the,
connected.
I think one of these 3 is a good place to put
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so I'll start going down yellow then,
Yep, that
and
works.
then
So
that's the
I've-
end of my turn.
I've got San Francisco, so I could go 1, 2, 3 and fly to there because you can fly to anywhere as long as you've got the card
Yeah.
for the city you're in.
You could. Let's see what you.
Oh, yeah, I
did
haven't drawn
you-
yet, shit.
Yeah, let's see what you infect first because that might make sense.
So I got Riyadh and Mexico City. So
That's cool.
actually,
Mexico City's there.
don't want a research station there.
No, that's
No.
Yeah.
wasted.
And Riyadh, that's not great.
It's not bad.
Mhm.
You just
Oh,
have.
Oh, that's
you
why
just-
I don't have any cards. Right.
Yeah.
I was like
Really isn't bad. You just have to have the connection somewhere else.
So Mexico City and Shanghai. Shanghai.
Only 2.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, it's actually not because you're going to end there.
I'm gonna. Well, I mean,
And
the
if
thing,
you fly to there,
if
you
I
can end
fly, I
there.
can end up on in Taipei. And
Yeah,
I can be
but,
one
well-
turn away from Shanghai and clearing that completely. I mean,
That's true.
I'm doing it next turn either way.
Or actually, I could go over there. And we could eradicate, depending on what else you draw. I mean, I would want to go there, but I also can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think keeping San Francisco for now because
Okay.
we're going to need the blues.
Okay.
At some point, alright. So I'm gonna 1, 2.
That's me, by the way.
Is that you? Sorry, I'm pink.
Yes.
1, 2, 3,
4, and those all go.
They all go.
Cool, nice.
I'm
You just walk there and done.
Yeah, because medic.
Because medics
And
are-
then draw
yeah.
2 of these.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Hey, epidemic.
But
Oh,
so you
interesting.
got Quiet Night first. That's good to know.
It doesn't matter. You
Oh,
draw
no,
a card
yeah.
and then you resolve.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to increase the infection rate.
Yep.
Infect Draw
I
the.
need to work. I can't.
It says,
it says
on
on
the
that.
card.
Yeah, bottom.
We draw the bottom card.
Oh yeah, and that gets 3.
So Bogota.
Bogota down here.
Okay, yellow is going to become a problem.
Well, that's why I'm going that way.
Yeah,
so
that's a
start getting
good way
rid
to
of that.
travel in. Cool.
Yeah, so that gains 3. Then
We intensify. So you pick
shuffle the cards in the infection discard file.
shuffle those, and put them
Yeah,
back
and
on
then
top.
just put them on top. So
So
now
this-
those cards are going to be drawn again. So we need to get rid of the 3s.
This could be a waste of one quiet night. These we're not drawing yet. Cool. We're not drawing
no,
yet.
you don't draw yet.
No.
Yeah.
So that's discarded now.
Yeah, there we go.
But
Yeah.
you have that if we want to use it, because you're now doing the infect step.
Yeah. But then, if I'm going
Just go
over,
straight on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
if I'm going over to clear red, I'm not clearing any of the yellow.
I would
anyway.
say go clear Algiers
Yeah.
or Bogota, like one of those two, because
Yeah, and we leave
One
that.
reduce-
one-
just
one
reduce
five.
the chance,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just hope that we don't get. Because in there, how many reds did we have? We had Osaka,
with two.
Yeah.
The two reds.
There's two
Osaka
reds.
and Shanghai.
so that's fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
regardless, Osaka
Yeah.
gets picked and nothing happens because you're there.
Yeah,
and
well, actually,
Shanghai
by
gets
the
picked,
time
you just walk there,
by the
so-
time we come down to your turn it's eradicated.
Yeah.
So red's
So
dealt with.
we just
Cool.
need to hope that
So
we don't get
so
Algiers.
I'm
or
doing
Bogota.
fire control
Yeah.
again.
So 2. Yes.
yeah, because
That
we're playing
wasn't
it.
Was it? I was only after 2.
That's after the second one. Yeah,
Atlanta and Osaka. So Osaka gets nothing.
yeah.
Atlanta gains 1.
So they go into this.
Discard over there.
Cool.
So
Okay.
now your go. Are you choosing Bogota or Algiers?
You're the only one who can get to Algiers and do anything.
Yes, that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Where's Algiers?
Yeah, I'm the only person who
Oh, you
I,
want to
I,
get
I
out,
actually
stop
I
the
have
outbreak here.
I have enough actions to get there and deal with it.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
you can get there and get rid of 1.
Yeah.
Which
the
will
only
be
problem
enough.
is- yeah.
So then
Which
we
we-
just got to hope that. Oh, but on your turn, if we don't draw it, you
Yeah,
can
as
get
long
rid
as
of
long
it.
yeah,
as long as at the end of my turn that doesn't trigger, we're good. Okay, so I will do that. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, and clear for 5. That is my turn done. Let's have the 2 of those. And hope. Okay, no epidemics. Cool.
That's okay.
I don't think we've gone far enough through to get a second epidemic yet.
No, I don't
it'd
think
be
so.
it'd be really bad. luck if we
I
managed
do
it.
now have London and Beijing.
Oh.
I mean, Beijing you don't need anymore.
Yeah, Beijing's probably not a bad
Where is
place.
Beijing?
Beijing is up
Top
here.
left is
I
China.
don't like that for a research station though.
No.
Oh god.
It's not really got great connections.
Get out of the
seeing
way
as we-
and
Yeah.
Especially seeing as we eradicate red. If you're going to use it for shuttling, you're better off with
Well,
Bangkok.
there is a thing is at the end of the game when we get upgrades.
oh, you
we
get
can-
positive
we-
mutations for ones you've eradicated.
Yeah,
Mm.
but also we can make research stations permanent.
Yeah, but I think I still think Bangkok's a better place for it.
No, yeah, no, definitely.
We don't know that yet.
The stickers are there.
Oh, they are.
I checked the sticker board first.
Hong Kong isn't too bad either. To be
No,
honest.
that's fine.
Yeah, I really think
Hong
like
Kong's
Hong
really
Kong,
good.
Bangkok, like these.
Yeah,
Yeah, those.
that's
I think
right.
those 3 are definitely better. Okay, cool. And then London and Paris. I'll go. I like Paris as one. So I think
Paris is
on
probably
my
one.
turn, my next turn, I'll probably go stick 1 there in Paris.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
So
that's good.
Cool. Right.
Infect.
Infect. So
Are we skipping it or
Right, what?
so
we skip it? We know that we
Oh,
can
'cause of our
guarantee
thing.
not getting
we can
Bogota.
guarantee not getting Bogota. We've used that card though, and it's not coming back. So
Oh,
do we
so
want to?
early.
Do we
I
want?
mean, there was like quite a lot of cards.
There is a lot of cards.
Are we
I
going to
mean,
risk
there's,
it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards. 12 now.
Yeah, so we have 1 in 12.
But we did draw the 2 starting
12.
cards.
Well, 1 and 12, then a 1 and 11.
Yeah.
And we did draw the 2 cards of the initially infected cities on the first draw. So I'm not setting a good precedent. We're probably going to draw the one we don't want.
I mean, I say use it.
Yeah.
I mean, do
Yeah,
we want to vote?
Just to stop the out. Because what will happen if that outbreaks?
If that outbreaks, yellow spreads along every single one of these lines.
No, we don't.
And
want
that
that-
has a lot of connections as
we
well.
That actually does have a lot of connections, and
we
it
don't want
also
And it
those.
becomes level 1 on
We
Slate.
don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That's too much of a risk.
That actually is a
Cool,
very
so that
explosive
happens.
card. Cool. So I don't have to draw.
And then you start your turn.
Cool.
So, Bogota.
So I can. So
1,
it'd be
2.
1, 2, and then just 3, 4. Get rid of 2 of them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
need to do anything. In.
Yeah.
Or clear Atlanta, get rid of 1.
Unless you could on your way through John, unless you've got a cards worth sending over. If you've got a yellow or a blue or a black.
I've got a yellow and black on me. What colours have you
I've
got?
got 1 yellow, 2 black.
Okay, so if you give me one.
Do one of either.
One of
which
either
one
of
do we
those
want to?
colours.
Which do we want to
Well, we've
focus
got
on?
Buenos Aires, Cairo, and Delhi. If that helps anything.
It probably makes sense to give him all the blacks.
Yeah.
Because
If you've
you
got
have
more
3
blacks,
of them.
then yeah.
That's true, yeah, because we've
1,
got more. So
2,
so it would be
3,
1 black.
just 1 black.
Yeah,
and
one
then,
black,
and then
3
clear
blue,
1 to
blue,
use
and then
that.
eradicate.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Well,
so,
not eradicate.
yeah,
Yeah.
get rid of 1
Yeah.
Cool. So now I've got. So now you draw.
from here.
Yeah.
So it's 2, yeah?
Yeah.
But the first one.
It doesn't,
so
it
that's
doesn't matter.
fine.
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't matter.
got Bogota.
Cool. Oh, that means you can now fly
And we have
somewhere.
a funded event, which is
Hey.
resilient population,
Nice.
Is that the 2 cubes?
which is remove
No.
any 1 card in the infection.
That's
this card
the
power
We
from the
might
beginning.
use that later.
Between you.
That's permanently get rid of one of
Yeah.
the things. That's quite
That's
good.
really good.
Cool.
Um,
and then once
and
you
then
infect,
infect.
How many is it?
2.
There's no
still.
Yeah, the number here.
freaking-
So Lima, yellow.
Okay. That's now on 3.
Algiers, black.
Oh.
So,
Holy shit!
Good thing
Yeah.
you cleared
Yeah.
Algiers.
that was good.
I mean, it wasn't worth the 1 quiet night, but
Yeah.
you know, that's the game.
Cool.
My go. Right. What am I doing? I can clear Lima a bit.
So, I think you should collect that other black card.
We'll take both.
Yeah, a player who shares knowledge with you on their
Yeah.
turn. Cool.
So
Yes,
you
I got-
you step in, you
so
grab
So I
the
can
black.
go 1.
1 black and 2 yellow.
Yeah, I'll take the black,
Yeah,
Yeah,
take the
there
black.
you go.
and then 3,
3,
4.
There we go.
Um,
And that's just we're just doing
Clears
damage.
that down.
We're doing damage
yeah,
control.
we're getting rid of 3s at the moment,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which that shouldn't be a problem.
that's fine because Algeris is already there.
Yeah.
That only is a problem if we get an epidemic.
Is it me that you can only share the cards?
I need to get
So
back.
yeah, you're,
It's only me
I
that
need to get
can
back
trade
to
the
Atlanta.
cards.
we can all trade
Oh, you can,
cards, but the
who
normal
cares?
shared knowledge is you both have to be in the city of the card that
2,
you are
3.
sharing.
My next turn, I can cure black,
Good, that's good. I like that.
So,
and I have
sorry.
2 yellows.
I was going to say take the other yellow off him.
Yeah,
on
I
the
have.
three.
Yeah.
I can't. I have 4
Oh, do
actions.
you
1,
need
2,
the-
3,
Yeah.
4. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
next time.
normal
he goes first, so he'll
no-
be.
Yeah.
normal share in the knowledge.
Yeah.
Is you have to both be in the same city,
Mhm.
and you either have to pass over a card or take a card from the player that is the city that you are in.
Yeah. So if you're in Lima, you have to have the Lima card
Yeah.
to give them.
Oh shit.
Or take from them.
Your ability
Because
just
of-
means you both have to be in the same city.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
Swap
have
And
any
you pass a
card you
card.
like.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
right, right.
powerful.
So yeah. Oh god, yeah, it makes it so much easier.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it
I
does.
can. I got
Yes.
Kolkata and Delhi. Just not. Was it Delhi? Yeah,
I'll give
Kolkata
you
and Delhi,
Okay.
or something. No, Kolkata and Sao Paulo. Sorry.
Okay.
But I don't know if any of those are worth research stations or whether we should just cure it and not worry about those at the moment.
Curing it is good. I think curing it is good.
Have you
Okay.
got Baghdad or Istanbul?
No.
I think we cure it then.
Oh, actually, well, I mean, if we get in Paris, we don't really need it.
We don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
I
true.
mean, if we get Paris, you probably want to
Yeah.
go to Karachi.
Yeah, Karachi,
Mm.
like
Or
Well, did you say you had Kolkata?
Kolkata.
Ooh.
Yeah, that actually
That's
Paris and Kolkata.
That's
But I
pretty
only
good.
have 4 black.
Yeah.
it depends if someone can draw a black first. Yeah.
And
by
also I have to
someone,
get
mean
all the way
Sam.
there.
Yeah.
God, yeah, so well.
Okay. That's you done.
Infect.
Infect.
Lagos.
1, yeah.
Oh, that's not 3.
Yeah.
And Madrid.
Which is blue.
That's got 3 as well. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Okay. You are eradicating red.
Yeah, so that's eradicated.
that's-
That's
that
2
takes
actions.
Wait, because there's none left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And what card do you have?
so I've got San Fran.
Oh,
It's
I'm
not
not sure
close
it's
enough.
worth.
That's not close enough.
I mean, I guess just go to Kolkata or
yeah, I'm
something
thinking you
and
can go. Just go
2, 3,
that
and
way.
just make
Yeah.
your way to
So with eradicated now on red means what again?
when you draw red.
No-
Don't
nothing-
add
nothing happens over
Yeah.
there.
So
Oh,
go
God, that's
1,
really
2
good.
there.
Yeah, so this area is just
Yeah.
don't have to worry about
Oh,
it.
Go
good.
that way, or is it worth coming to just to San Francisco?
What, going back that way?
Yeah,
you
it's
were
on
there,
Shanghai.
So you can go there.
1, 2, and then
one.
you've got the San Francisco guard to fly to where you're needed.
Oh yeah, that's true. You got
That-
San
yeah,
Fran,
that
don't
makes
you?
sense.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Because then I can fly to Lagos.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can. I
Or-
think
or
1,
Madrid.
2, 3, 4. I can handle 2 of these 3.
Okay.
Okay, so if you take those 2, I take that one.
And Madrid just got drawn, so you don't need to worry about Madrid.
So-
Unless we get an epidemic.
So did Lagos
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and Algeria.
So-
to be fair,
Algiers, yeah.
Algiers. Sorry.
As long as we don't get an epidemic.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
all fine.
let's see.
Yeah.
Not an epidemic. Also not an epidemic.
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 I got one of the cards we wanted. I've got Manila and Bangkok.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Right.
Let's put a research station in Bangkok.
Let's see what thingies we get.
Uh,
Let's turn them over. We've got Don't Care
Shanghai.
and Bogota.
oh, it's a good thing you moved one, isn't it?
Right.
It's a very good thing you moved one.
And that's now Liam.
So remove.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
taking one off there. That's a definite. So I've got 4
2,
actions
3, 4,
left.
And we
5.
don't need to worry about these just
Well,
I think
I think we're getting close to an epidemic.
either me or you are going to get an epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so get one of the.
So I can get if I do
So
if I do Madrid, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still build that research station this
Ooh.
time.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That's 1. I just want to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does it. Cool. Look at the blue, and I will.
Oh, there is
Actually,
other
Paris or London, because I have both. Paris or London.
I think Paris is better.
Paris is more
Cool.
central, isn't it?
I build Paris.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
It was going to happen.
So
I also just got Istanbul.
What's the time? Oh, it's the bottom one.
Khartoum.
Khartoum. That's down here.
Oh, fucking hell, yellow is a problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
We also get to do this. What? We resolve this first.
Yep.
Was it just Khartoum?
Khartoum gets 3.
3.
That's 3.
Yeah, and then we shuffle those.
Oh god.
Put those back on top.
That it might explode.
We have 9.
Those might explode.
Yep.
Luckily,
Those
Sao
are-
Paulo only has
Oh
one.
shit!
Mm.
Sam might get a scar.
Sam might get a scar. Yeah.
Run away, Sam.
Can't because it depends entirely on what we're about to draw.
And we're drawing 2, and there's 9 cards.
Bogota's there, isn't it?
Cool.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Wait, was Bogota? It was there, wasn't it? You
Yeah,
just
we,
drew
we
it.
just got it.
Yeah.
Okay, card number 1 is Lima.
Okay, that's
Gets
me.
1.
And
Card number
second.
2 is Lagos.
Oh, double outbreak.
Cool.
Uh,
So right,
dear.
so Lagos explodes. It can't have more than 3. That gains 1. That,
That
gains
gains
1.
1. This then explodes. This
explodes.
gains 1.
That game.
That gains 1. That gains 1, and Cairo gains 1.
And that, yeah. No.
Yellow gains a
Oh,
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And you need to go onto there and get the 1s.
Yeah.
These Unstable cities, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and stick a 1.
Oh god, we're taking a sticker off.
Yeah, we get stickers already, guys.
Oh god.
Permanent additions to the game already.
So
I
started with
don't
gold.
like it.
We're
I don't
also
want
very
stuff on the
nearly out
bottom,
of
I
yellow
want stuff on
cubes.
the
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely need to do something about yellow.
we need to do yellow because we have like 5 yellow cubes left.
So where's this going?
On the board.
Yeah,
next
it goes
to
in
Lagos
these
and
squares.
Khartoum.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this is weird.
There's 2, so 1 there.
Yeah.
It's so
That
wrong.
Yeah.
doesn't fit. Someone else would be going to.
That's fine.
So very wrong.
That's fine.
This feels weird.
And 1 here.
And one in Lagos.
Yes.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Oh man.
Cool. Right.
Potentially time to use that to get rid of one of these 2.
What's that?
Possibly. Oh, before we did that, actually, we should have done this first before we did the infect. But there we go. Right. So we draw this card. Is there anything on the bottom? January wishing briefing update. Worst fears confirmed. The disease with the most cubes on the board,
Yellow.
of those that do not have discovered cures, is now classified as Coda 403A. If there are 2 or more eligible diseases or all are cured, select one to be Coda 403A. The cure to Coda can no longer be found using known techniques.
Oh shit.
Is this yellow?
Yeah.
Players
You can't cure yellow anymore.
Players can continue to treat Coda, but it is drug resistant, and players taking the treat action must now spend 1 additional action to treat Coda.
Oh.
Right now, destroy your original objective card.
Oh god, you got
Go on,
rip
Liam.
it.
Go
Oh,
on,
he's gotta
Liam.
rip it.
No.
Oh god.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
Destroy it more. Destroy it.
I feel sick.
Where's the crying?
I feel slightly sick.
Oh my god, did you just do that?
He's really not happy about this.
Oh. A new objective will follow. Then open dossier door 19.
He's so upset.
Oh gosh. No. Even taking it off of those. It's on something there as well. Wait,
So
what's-
it's
oh,
yellow,
it's
yeah?
a sticker.
Yep.
Oh gosh, it sticks onto the board as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, this feels so strange.
So that is now code of 403A.
That requires 2 actions to treat.
Yes.
That's a
Damn.
problem.
Yeah.
You'd be the best
Keep
at
drawing.
treating.
What does it say?
Keep drawing. From this point on, the legacy deck, draw cards reading both sides one at a time until you hit a stop card.
Oh.
Stop cards tell you when to start drawing again. If you do not see a stop card, keep drawing.
Well, we see one, so that's alright.
Objective: discover cures to the 3 normal diseases. This must always be one of the objectives you complete to win the game.
We have one.
Yeah, because obviously we can't cure all 4 anymore.
Oh, fuck.
So the objective changed. Stop doing not requires draw this card at the end of your first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades.
We are so
Cool.
balls.
And then we infected those, so that's me done now. Sam. Damage control.
Yeah, maybe get rid of Bogota
That
and
would be
Lima.
all
That takes
three.
all. It takes
all-
it takes 2
Oh God, it
actions
knows.
to
Oh,
remove 1
shit.
cube now.
So I would be able to take 2.
I am of the opinion.
Just take 2 away. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I
of the
can take-
opinion.
I can
Just
take
clear
2.
2 out.
Yeah.
Just clear 2 out.
It's gonna have to be all actions, clear 2
Yeah.
out,
That's worth doing.
and then from there, yeah.
Yeah. Should we
Okay.
have some time now?
That's a
Maybe.
Maybe.
black.
Do you
And
require some
oh!
paper?
I picked up 2
I can
blacks.
get you some
Oh, I
paper.
got this.
I picked
Oh,
up 2
I
blacks.
can write on this, right?
Yeah. I just realised we never actually named ourselves.
No.
Oh yeah.
We're supposed to have done that. We'll come back to it.
We'll name.
We'll name ourselves later. Right.
Fiction went up as well.
It did, yes.
Oh, because of our
Yep.
epidemics.
No,
So
no,
I drew 2 black cards, and now I need to draw
Cool.
from this.
You need to do more, yeah.
2.
Yes.
Madrid, blue.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And oh god, holy shit. Bogota, yellow.
That was lucky.
Woo!
That was rather lucky.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh god, that was scary.
That
That was very
that
scary.
part,
Yep.
that wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm going to clarify that for viewers. Me and John have played this a little bit. We joined in to someone else's game.
I think we played like 2 months up here somewhere.
Yeah, I think we joined in like March and we played through to maybe June. This is already different.
So it's different per game.
Yeah.
So maybe we're not spoiling it.
Yeah, yeah. Which also is,
You
I
reckon they're
believe.
all just that's pretty good.
Well, I can say outright that
Yeah.
first point wasn't on the other version of the game.
Yep, it did not take 2
Yeah,
It
hours.
had
that's
something
really
else.
good idea.
Yeah, which also makes me think the boxes come in 2 different colours. They had the red box and we've got the blue
Oh,
box.
did they have the red box?
Yeah.
Ah. So that's why you buy the different colours.
Yeah. The boxes are a different game. So we're playing blue blocks.
Blue blocks.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blue box Pandemic Legacy.
Is
which
that the only
apparently
2 colours or are there more?
There's Pandemic Legacy Season 2, which is 2 other colours, and
Yeah.
Pandemic Season 3 comes out next year and is 2 other colours.
Yeah.
They're probably doing the same colours for the virus and stuff.
Oh,
Right. So whose go is it?
So
It's
I just done
you
mine.
just done
Your
yours.
go.
Did you draw?
Yes,
Yes.
he's done
I
everything.
did.
And
sure.
Bogota got one. Wow.
Yeah, that was fucking lucky.
Yeah.
So,
I can remove Lima, or I can cure black.
You can,
I'd say clear Lima.
Well, Lima just got picked.
Is it in there though?
Lima's the bottom one.
is it?
yeah, Lima is in there. I say
I mean, worst case, we can remove Lima, and just it's not a problem anymore.
that's an option.
Yeah, but
Well, you can fly somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Oh, but how many cards are there? 4. We've got 5 left. We've not had
Cartoon
No, we've
Khartoum.
or Lagos.
I can't get there anyway.
No, we've had
Oh,
Lagos.
Lagos
Lagos
isn't
is in there.
but
We
Khartoum
haven't had
isn't.
Khartoum.
I can't get there anyway.
No,
so
you
should
can't.
I
I can get to Sao
Well, I mean,
Paulo.
I don't need to be near you to.
2, 3. I can't.
If you cure black, I just know how to get rid of it, right?
Yeah.
Do that because I'll fly to Khartoum, clear that, and then go that.
Yeah,
way.
we can't solve
Are
Khartoum
we removing
anyway.
Lima? Or no,
no,
it's,
'cause it's in,
not. It's
yeah, it
not
is.
yet. I guess.
No,
Yeah,
'cause if
we-
I can
I
fly,
think-
assuming we don't
What's
get,
the wording on that card?
Which one?
The remove card.
assuming we don't
If
get
you pull an
Khartoum,
epidemic,
What,
can you
resilient
use it?
You can play it in between
Remove
the.
any one card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between the infect and intensify steps of an epidemic.
Yes.
Right.
So that actually between the infect and intensify. So when you pull the card from the bottom and then shuffle them back up, you can even remove the card you've just drawn
Yeah. Cool. So you
So-
can do that. Cool. So I'll move to here
and cure
and
black.
cure black.
Black will
Wait, what? You can keep that from there.
Research station.
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
research
right.
station.
yeah. It doesn't have to be in the
Oh,
same
because of
color.
what he is, right?
No, it doesn't have to be in the
Oh, is that
same
anyone?
color. Yeah,
no,
you can
you
any
just have to
research
be at a
center.
research.
And that
Oh,
was
because we've got that. Oh, that's in blue.
But there's
That
one
doesn't
there
matter.
as well.
Oh,
You
right.
just have to be at a research center.
so
Oh, cool.
that was my turn because that was all 4 actions.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I can fly to Lima.
Okay, that's
I now have
actually-
3 yellow.
That's
Whoa.
That's
I
really
was going to say I had 2 yellow.
So-
So it might have helped you.
And then this.
Oh yeah, fine. Okay.
What happens if you
Shanghai,
already got
nothing
cured
happens.
to this
Shanghai's
when that
red, okay.
happens?
And
You-
Algiers.
Oh, cheers.
You can't because
No, but if you already had it.
if you got a cure for all 4,
Yeah, if you already had this cure when you got to the point where we pulled the second academic, that.
well, I mean, if you it could because it's
if
it's done on the one with the most
Yeah,
cures.
yeah. So say this is the one with the most cubes, but we had a cure
Sorry,
for
Dad?
it. What would happen then? Was a cure something
I think
working?
it says the most cubes that hasn't got a cure. Is the one that hasn't got a cure?
It says it says so if you haven't discovered if it says of those that you do not have a cure
Oh, okay.
for. So if
Yeah,
they're all
so-
cured, then it just says
Pick one.
you pick one. Yeah.
Oh,
You just
God.
go this
Yeah.
one is now Coda.
Yeah. So yeah,
So you still get the same effect. Just.
Yeah, you still get it. You don't bypass it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So,
I was like, come on, there's got to be a way of avoiding being this undefeatable.
Knowing the
Drug-
rest,
drug
knowing
resistant-
the rest of the game. No.
Algiers got an additional one.
Cool. That's
Drug-resistant
fine.
gonorrhea
Yeah.
going around.
Okay, that
So
was
now it's you.
It's me.
Right. Where are you going to?
I
Fly
fly
to Khartoum. Treat Khartoum.
Treat
That's 3
Khartoum.
actions, but that still removes all 4.
Yeah.
All 3.
Oh,
sorry.
because of his thing.
And
Because I've got
then
one action
move to
left.
here and you get rid of the black.
Yeah. Move to
That's a good
Cairo.
shout.
And the black goes.
Yeah, that works.
Because then you can go to there as well next.
Yeah.
And then there.
So
Cool.
now
Yeah, and no. Hey.
good. Right.
And then, right.
I can feel
Yeah.
my heart.
Yeah.
How many blues have people
Osaka,
got?
I've
which
got
is
2.
red, so
I've got
nothing happens
1.
for
I
Osaka.
got 1.
Does it? Because we've
I-
had.
I
Yeah,
have
Osaka's
So we have enough to
to.
cure.
Oh, Atlanta is blue.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's
We'll,
fine.
we'll put
We're
that
right.
one back on again. That keeps coming off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Essen in Atlanta.
Cool.
I've got London.
I've got
okay.
Montreal.
I don't have any friends.
Now it's you. So here and treat.
Do we? How soon are we going to get an epidemic?
1, 2, 3, 4. You can't treat that. So
No, I can't treat that.
unless you
you're
got
this one, yeah.
unless you go fly somewhere.
I can fly to Kinshasa.
Have you
Yeah,
got,
so
how
then
many
you
have you got?
can.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, I can go that way.
It's one less stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
Is
can-
Madrid in here?
Madrid we just. No.
Madrid is in there.
It is.
Okay.
We might have an epidemic soon.
Yeah.
I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't do that. Ah.
I mean, it's that way or fly.
Yeah, I can't do both Madrid and.
Lagos
Lagos.
and Algiers. Algiers is less of a problem, I guess, if we can get back to your turn. Also, I can come here from the research station on my turn.
Oh,
That's
that's
true.
true. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so you've got blue. You've got Madrid next turn. I've got Algiers next turn. So
I'm there, so I could go.
You've.
Curious.
Oh,
oh,
you
actually, no,
can't-
we want to get rid of that.
I'm just more worried about like the epidemic.
Yeah, I think I might get another epidemic. So what's in there? Madrid's in there.
Yep.
All of the
Algiers.
ones with 3s on are in that pile, aren't they?
Yeah.
Although if anywhere's going to outbreak, these should outbreak before these. Because they will go to 2 and they will only go to 1.
That's very true. So 3, 4, 5. I should just do that rather than fly.
Because then you can't fly there anymore either.
Yeah.
So you can get rid of 1 cube.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the 1 cube. That makes sense.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a lot better position to be in when I had like 4 of these a minute ago. I was like, oh god, this is getting a bit low.
Okay, so draw.
Okay, I'm good. I've just got 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
and
then
then
virus.
infect.
So cartoon, yellow.
Oh, good, that's gone.
This is why we did it.
1 or 3?
1.
1.
And Cairo, black.
I wrote there.
Oh, it's
Doesn't spawn.
doesn't it? Oh, because
No,
you're standing on it.
I'm standing on
This
it.
is cured.
'Cause it
Yeah.
kills. Oh, that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Right,
only 1.
so now you'll go
Fine.
Sam.
So oh god, it's 2 actions, isn't it? Just to get.
Yeah.
But then
What
do we
cards
want
have
to
you
get?
got to fly to places?
I have Karachi, Algiers, Buenos Aires, and Bogota. I'm in Bogota, so that's not going to be.
Well, you're
Well,
in
that means
Bogota, you can
both
fly
mean-
anywhere.
means you can fly
Oh, you're
anywhere.
right,
Yeah.
I mean, I would say if you use Bogota to fly anywhere, we can use your card to get rid of Lima, and that's never a problem.
I can move to Lima.
And then you can still try and eradicate some,
I can
treat
just
some of
move
these.
to Lima anyway.
Yeah, but that uses
Move.
2 actions.
Oh yeah. Well, I suppose what it means is delete Lima from the discard pile,
Yeah,
and then we never have to worry about Lima
because then it will
exploding
never
again.
outbreak unless one of
Oh,
these
with
outbreaks.
resilient,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just use that now.
because then if you
Play
use
it any time.
then if you use Bogota to fly to like Madrid, you can get rid of some of Madrid, so it's not on
Actually, if
3.
you go, I think go to
What
no,
would you
go
do?
to 1, 2, 3. Go to either Tehran or Riyadh.
Why?
Because then on Nathan's next turn he can eradicate black.
That's true.
I'm not really focused on eradication, just
But Madrid would be.
keeping it down, because if we pull an epidemic and then draw one of these, they can outbreak.
Yeah, that's gonna go everywhere.
We've already eradicated this, so we've got the benefits of an eradication.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I've got black within 2 tiles.
so using this
Yeah.
funded event to get rid of Lima means nothing can.
Lima, you can't draw Lima to
You
have it
can't
outbreak.
draw
The only
it.
way it can outbreak is if one of these outbreaks onto it,
Yeah.
which sure can happen.
It can
Yeah.
happen, but I
But-
think we can stay in. I mean,
I mean,
do
I
we wanna
have
use it.
I have a lot of cards to get to. I have Lima if I need to. If I need to. You know, I need to fly
I've
there.
got the ability to fly there as well.
So, I think that would be best.
What to use it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think get rid of Lima. I like that.
Get rid of Lima from there.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
1 action. So that will.
No, that's
no,
a free
that's
action.
free.
Oh, free
You
action.
just play a card. Yeah.
Is it?
Just burn the-
Oh, cool. Okay, so Lima we have to worry
discard?
about.
Discard,
Discard. Yeah.
And then, did you say fly?
Fly
Because I
somewhere.
have Bogota.
Yeah, so
fly
one of these
to
two.
Madrid
So
or Algiers.
Madrid would be well if because you can move on to that and that all goes, doesn't it?
Well, actually, oh no, actually, you can move on to that and it all goes if you treat it. So then Nathan can go
Oh,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, and
Yeah.
it's eradicated.
Yeah, because
That will go if I,
because
oh,
it's
because I have
cured.
the.
because we have a cure. Yeah, so when you treat it, removes.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then Madrid
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
We
you
don't.
put the cure and
yeah,
you treat
yeah,
the
Hope
seven.
yeah.
that Madrid doesn't get no.
Well, no, because you can treat. That's 1 action.
Oh right.
2, 3, and then remove 1 cube.
4. Yeah.
Oh sweet.
Yeah.
So you use the Bogota one to fly.
Yeah.
So that goes into,
That goes into here.
discard.
Yeah.
And then fly to
Fly to their
Okay.
cure.
Algiers, get rid of the blacks.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah,
their
and
cure.
1 thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Oh, well,
now
that's
the only
pretty
thing
good.
is Lima, but we can't get Lima. So
Yes. Okay. I
Yeah,
feel
that works.
control-ish again.
Mm.
Control-ish
Christ.
again. Right. Draw your
I
cards.
do not
Sam.
like these 2 action things.
It's from
No.
here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and get an epidemic.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And this one.
What excellent timing.
So you just read this in order, basically.
Yes.
So
So,
one increase,
Milan.
which is move the infection rate marker forward 1 space, which is that. And then it's infect, yeah. So you drew the bottom card, yeah, and then intensify, which is shuffle, yeah.
and we're now drawing 3 cards.
Did you get Milan? Because I just picked up Milan as well.
Yes.
From, so you could fly. I mean,
Have
you
we
could
got enough
fly
for blue yet?
We do. We just need to get them to either me or if we have 5 to someone else who has the most.
I have 1.
I have 2.
I have 1.
I have 2.
I have 1.
Is it easier getting me 4 or Nathan 5? I think it's the same. So we need to get 3 to one of us.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Right, so 3 infects.
What
Shanghai,
Don't
nothing.
care.
Atlanta again.
There on 3.
And Khartoum.
Ooh. That was lucky.
You're running out of yellows. That's not good.
You're the white one, aren't you?
Yes.
We need to treat yellow. Because if one of the colours runs out, that's it. Game over.
Yes, we just lose the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's getting
But you're
close.
there to treat.
I'm there to.
I can treat.
I can do damage control down here now.
Oh, I can go down to there as well.
Yeah.
Actually, also I actually have because I've got the 5 actions. I can actually move between
Actually,
2
Milan
cities
probably
and treat
wants-
2 cities.
Yes.
Probably
Yeah.
need to queue Milan as well.
So leave Khartoum, maybe these 2.
Yeah.
Because Khartoum's just been drawn.
Mm-hmm.
So on my go, what am I doing here? Atlanta's just been drawn.
There's nothing that's going to trip it.
So
Shunt
we need to get a cure for blue no matter
shunt
what.
to Paris with a shuttle.
I could go 1-2 and take some cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shuttle to Paris
One
and
come
come
up
back.
blue.
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 How many
So-
you got?
Just the one, which
Just
is
one.
Milan.
Cool.
Okay. So in that case, do that before you leave.
Yeah, cool. So
So that's all you're saying, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I now have 2 blue.
1,
I
2,
need 2
3.
more. What blues do you have?
You have 2.
I have Atlanta and Essen.
Atlanta and Essen.
Atlanta's there.
Atlanta's
Essen's
there and
there,
Essen's
Essen's
up
there.
there.
And what blue do you
I've
have?
got London.
If I don't cure it, I can get to London. Oh, you can't get to me anyway this turn. So okay, cool.
Do we want to eradicate black or get blue cure?
Oh, yeah, blue cure, right?
Blue cure.
Cool, so 1, 2.
No, because you don't have
Oh, no.
Madrid.
You can give it to Sam.
Yeah,
and on
but
Sam's
that
turn.
takes 2 turns to do it.
I know, but on Sam's turn, he can give it to me, and he's next.
What card is it?
It's 2 cards.
It's the 2 blue cards that he needs to cure the
Yeah.
disease.
Okay.
So I give you those 2, spending my last 2 actions.
Yeah.
And then comes around and I give them to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but I haven't drawn yet. So
Oh yeah, don't do that yet.
I have 3 blue.
Oh, that's actually really helpful.
Okay.
Because actually we don't need to expend as many actions now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
Seven cards.
And then
Okay.
Cairo gets 1.
Blair.
Which is where Nathan.
Madrid gets
Which is
1.
Cairo is where Nathan was.
So
So
it doesn't.
Madrid will get 1.
That's pretty good.
And Bogota gets a 3rd one.
1. I can get to Bogota.
Cool. Okay, so that's my turn. I go
I can only clear it the
1, 2, give you one of the blue ones. Sorry, give you one of
Yeah.
the blue ones.
And then you have 1 more action.
We might as well take.
Just might as well clear Madrid, yeah.
Yeah.
3 of those off. Sorry.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Then-
so then
Funded event and Madrid.
what funded event?
I've got Madrid. Lovely. I've got forecast.
We can use that if we get an epidemic.
God, that's
Yeah.
It's the top 6 cards.
good. Yeah, it
Top
is.
6 card and reorganise.
Top
That's
six
that's
real-
amazing.
So
That's
good.
that's gonna be
Reorganise.
useful.
So
Okay.
turn 1, we can know what we're gonna get.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
both turns, but yeah.
I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't.
sorry,
didn't-
to
didn't-
Bogota.
I didn't turn those.
Okay, so you've got Lagos, yellow, and we have Algiers, which is black. So,
Lagos is there.
And Algiers.
Is that Algiers?
Yeah.
And we have a 3rd one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing 3.
Oh god. Osaka, nothing.
Cool.
Red.
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah, I should put these away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking to myself, I haven't put a thing down for a while.
Yeah, like, oh wait, I'm red. Yeah.
Well played.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about it.
I mean, you just got to pick one. That's literally it.
Yeah.
And we can, either way, if you stay in this area, you can get rid of it and we can reorganise. So,
That's true.
So what are you clearing it?
So I'll clear Lagos as I'm there.
yeah.
So
That's 1, 2, 3, and I'm heading to Bogota. So I might as well use my last 2 there
4, 5. Yeah.
because I don't want to stand this. So I don't want to.
Actually, that's
sit-
really
Yeah.
good because you can get to any of these
Yeah,
places that
yeah,
you need
pretty
to.
good.
So, this 5 action is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really powerful.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing we picked that one,
Yeah.
as it turns out.
Yeah. Well, the dispatcher would have been good. Move a player to another player.
Yeah, actually, that could have been really good
That could actually be pretty
because you actually could have eradicated thing and then just been moved across. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
And I think the damage control of 5 actions is
Yes,
more
it's
useful.
helpful
So
firefighting.
did you?
No, I need to draw those 2 cards.
Do we want a research station in Baghdad? No,
No.
not anymore because we got one in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got Bangkok, so
And then these.
Right, I need to get rid
1
of
minute left to be fair.
cards.
Oh, could you?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yellows. Yellows keep. Reds. You got any reds?
Don't need a
Unless we want to.
No, I don't think we're going to bother.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
number
we
1.
have Milan blue.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Delightful.
That's a hell of an explode. That goes there, there, and there. Cool.
And
we need
one
one padding
sticker.
on there.
And
No, because it's
no.
not connected.
We need a sticker.
Yay, stickers!
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not great either for the first card.
Oh, where's Milan's? Oh.
Cool.
Second
one.
Tehran, which is black. Where's Tehran?
Up there.
Oh, God,
yeah.
that's got 2.
That's fine.
And Riyadh.
That's
That's
there.
got 2 as well now.
That's fine.
That's alright. This was just a.
So now it's your turn, right?
Yes.
So if you give me blue,
Which was the Atlanta one.
yeah. So I now have all the blues.
You
I
now
need.
have 4. Cool.
So that's one
So
action.
next turn we win.
Do we?
So we just got to.
Oh.
Yeah. So your turn we win. So we can't eradicate black.
No,
No.
but I don't think that's
So-
you know.
I was more
that's
just
one.
thinking because we might be able to put an upgrade
Yeah,
on
we've
it.
got it on red.
Yeah, get an upgrade on one of them is good, but we might be able to put down 2 upgrades.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hold off for a turn, I can clear black.
I don't
I
think
don't,
we should.
yeah.
So do
No.
I?
Because yellow's getting out of hand here.
Do I then move to Milan?
Milan's
No,
just been.
Do
So it's just
the
gone.
black ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if
So
you
I got 3
You
more.
can't clear it.
how many have you got left?
3.
Your blue 1 clear 2 3.
No, he has to use
No,
his action.
one.
Only you have only
yeah,
you.
1 clear 2
3.
No,
Three.
it's 1 to move, clear, 3, and then 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only you who have the ability to just move into somewhere and it clears.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. No.
What cards have you got? What yellows?
Buenos Aires, Algiers, and Karachi. So
Bogota's been picked. Leon's been picked.
Have you got any
Leon's
black?
not there.
Algiers and Karachi are black.
If you've got any way of getting to Tehran, like if you can fly to Tehran,
Either way, we can't clear it though.
Yeah, we're not clearing
Unless
it
we
out
do a
unless
whole
we
other
wait
round.
a whole round,
Which I don't
is
think
not
is a good
worth
idea.
the risk.
I feel like we're just gonna have more outbreaks.
So, ooh.
We wait around, we'll get another
So
epidemic.
go to Algiers, clear that. And
it
then move
really
on.
doesn't
I
matter. You
guess.
might as well just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah. Well, you can at least clear them all.
You've got 3 actions.
Yeah.
1, 2.
You can at least go
no,
to
you
1.
can't
And,
get
you can go
to
to 1 and clear, can't you?
Did you say you had the card Algiers?
Yeah.
Do we want and you got Buenos Aires?
And Karachi.
Do we want the possibility of a permanent research station in Buenos Aires?
Yeah. That could be good.
Oh, so we can get down
So
there.
you'll do that's 1, 2, fly to Buenos Aires using your Algiers card and use Buenos Aires card to build a research station.
Yeah.
There's no use in this game, but we can make them permanent at the end of the game potentially. So that could have a
Yeah,
use
that-
in a
actually,
future
yeah, let's
game.
do that.
Set up for a future game. Because we're going to have to keep an eye on yellow because we can't cure it.
Mm.
So we need an easy way of moving down there.
That's
That
actually a
makes
really
sense.
good point.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
And that's
It's
got a
some-
lot of
it's got
connections
some good
to-
links.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably good. So basically, end up
You end up over there.
being there and using both Buenos Aires and Algiers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There. And then we have
So then
research
you
station.
draw. Are there any epidemics?
Ooh, funded event and red.
Okay.
What's the funded event?
Is the remote treatment. So remove 2 disease cubes from
That
the
would have
board.
been handy about 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these.
Yeah.
London, blue.
Okay, that's fine.
Sao Paulo, yellow.
That's fine. Cool. So then on my turn,
And there's
Third
one more.
one.
oh,
Mexico City, yellow. We can
That's
go
that's
also
also
fine.
fine. I go 1 cure.
Yeah.
So we've got a cure for
Blue.
Blue.
blue. So that's. Ooh,
And that's it. discover cures to 3 normal diseases. We win.
So we won
Right.
for that.
1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, won. We won that.
Right, what's the date? The 28th.
He's doing that. Whilst he's doing our stop count, I'll carry on with the thing. So, do this game at the end of the first game in January before selecting your game end upgrades. Win bonus. Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in January. I didn't pick up my coin.
Use that.
That's not gonna work.
Really?
Yeah. It's like proper like.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll do it.
You got a remote one though,
There it is.
rather than being on a keypad.
That was so much quicker than what we did before. So we get a win game, end game bonus, win bonus for being awesome and winning our first game.
Am I filling out the players and characters?
We should do names.
We should
for
name
these.
characters.
Oh, we do need to name our characters. We should do that really quickly. Do you guys want to start doing that, and I'll read out this?
What could be a fun name?
Where's my phone?
That's decent.
Funny name, but you know, simple. Right. Okay.
If one of the last names isn't Big Cock, then you failed me.
So, the win bonus we got for winning in January, for any game played in February, after setup and before the first turn begins, remove 1 disease cube from the board and return it to the supply.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
That's
that's
good.
really nice.
That's a very powerful.
Use that on yellow.
Probably, yeah. Right. So game has ended. We need to do namings, but
Yeah,
we can
let's
do.
do
We
namings.
can do that in a bit. We've got to do our end game. We won. We finished the game. So we want to make sure we follow the steps properly, though, because these have some weird nuances every now and then.
Game end. Win or lose, the group choose. Alright, sorry.
So win or lose, we choose. That's
Yeah,
good.
win or lose, the group chooses 2 game end upgrades at the end of the game. If you win the game, you get the win bonus for the next month. This is described on cards in the legacy deck. You
Cool.
start your next game at the beginning of the next month. Your funding level is cut by 2 to a minimum of 0, as you clearly have the situation in hand.
I don't feel like we
Yeah.
had that situation in hand at all.
No, yellow.
But there we go.
Even slightly.
Yeah, so we won the game. So 2 game end upgrades.
Where?
I think we should give that a positive mutation.
All of these are game end upgrades.
From these.
Yeah. So
So we can get a permanent research station. We can get an unfunded event, so we stick that to one of these, and then when you draw it, it's another thing that can happen. You get character upgrades, so we can upgrade like the generalist.
is one of those upgrades is the character upgrades. Is that the one, the bonus action treat?
Yep. Once per turn, you may treat a disease in the city connected to your city. But this one also, you no longer need to be in a research station to discover a cure for this disease.
Yeah, I think because we've got the eradication. Oh, we need to name that as well.
Oh yeah.
We need to name the disease because we eradicated red. We get to name red. We'll do that as well.
But don't we want that to be
virus
permanent?
face.
I think that permanent, yes. I also think we should make that easier.
Easy peasy, no virus at all.
The bonus treating is good.
That's also really good in yellow.
What is it?
Once per turn, you may treat a disease in a city connected to your city.
Yeah, no, that's what I
That's
said. Yeah,
like a
the
free action,
the
isn't
free
it?
treat. Yeah, it doesn't cost. It doesn't take the additional treat.
Yeah.
Just you get it for free. You get a bonus action. So essentially, I'm thinking our three choices. We make Buenos Aires permanent.
Yeah, with the research.
Yeah.
That would be handy.
So we have a shuttle destination.
Because yellow's going to become a nightmare if we need quick access to.
Yeah,
That's
it
really
gives nice access to
It's
yellow.
got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 links,
Yeah,
and then
It's
there's
got- it's got-
yeah.
it's got good links and it's got
Oh,
quick
no.
ways to moving everywhere. So I definitely think this should be a permanent thing. This I don't think is a decision.
So
to
we're doing
make.
those 2.
It's either we make that so you can just treat red, research a cure for red anywhere.
But then it also means we can get number 2 later on
Yes, yeah, it's the later ones that are really good. We could essentially make it so that red just becomes a disease we don't ever have
Like
to
if you
worry
read them,
about.
one's like you all become the medic for red.
Right.
One's like you.
One less card to
You
cure.
don't. It doesn't take an action to discover the cure.
Yeah, it's one less card. It's research anywhere. One less card to research. Researching no longer uses an action, and then it's whenever anyone treats in that thing, once it's cured, they all remove.
That's pretty useful.
No, before it's
Yeah, it's what it's. Those are the 4.
when you treat, remove the cubes. Yeah. So that yes, that's cool. Let's stick that down next to Buenos Aires. Oh, but yeah, Buenos Aires.
Yeah, probably.
There?
Yeah, probably
Sure.
makes sense.
There will do.
Because it's not actually in the way of anything really.
And then that or the free action to treat from distant.
Is that wait what?
You get to treat to any once per turn. You may treat a disease in a city connected to your current city.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Which is really good.
That's
Maybe.
really
Pretty
handy.
strong.
They're both strong for different reasons. It's do we want damage control or do you want it to be able to get rid of a
I
of a
would
disease?
say. I mean, I want to say put the positive mutation first, just in case we don't eradicate it next.
That's true.
What's that
That's
with?
true,
Sorry,
'cause you
positive mutation is.
Yeah, positive mutation. You actually have to have eradicated a disease to get a positive mutation.
Was that because of red?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've eradicated it, we can choose this as an upgrade.
Yeah.
Whereas if we don't eradicate it next turn, we can't choose it next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, and this upgrade gives us the what again? Sorry.
You can research a cure for it anyway.
Yeah,
You
so I don't have to
a
be at this
station.
research station. I can be anywhere on the board and
yeah.
discover a
For
cure for it.
any
For the red.
For
for
red.
just red.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
But red won't happen again, will it? Oh, it could.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, because once we start the game again,
Oh, wait, we'll
everything resets.
Okay.
Except for
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
handy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
do
cool,
that,
yeah.
Cool. Right, that will go. Yeah, you want to put that one on?
Yeah,
We'll
that's-
send that back over to that side.
That's cool. God, this is so weird, isn't it?
It is so weird.
Like,
Alright, so names of things.
Right, so we need to name characters. The characters that have used. The dispatcher doesn't have a name yet because we've not used him or her.
Him.
And we need to name Red.
I don't know what to name these.
I'm going to my good friend. Can fancy
Fancy name generator.
yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's do
I'm
that.
gonna reach over and grab one of these. I don't think this pen is gonna rush on this bit of card, but there we go. Oh, we also have a service record on the back. We should all fill that out.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, what's this do then?
So the month was Jan.
Yeah.
Player was me.
Oh, for who played it?
Win is a tick.
Oh, so just month, yeah.
Yeah.
And the date is 28th.
Yes, 28th of the 5th.
And then player, you just put yourself. Of course.
Yes. Name.
And then we do tick win, yeah.
Yeah, or however you want to mark it to win. I just ticked.
And then the date was the
28th of the 5th. What are we going to name our people?
Did you write the month or just do?
I just wrote. I
That's
wrote
the
20.
next page.
Don't go to that one. That's for that next.
Oh,
next
yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Cool.
whoops.
But 28th is fine. Just write 28th.
Oops.
Basically, a lot of these are just going to say 28th.
Yeah.
Let's get this name.
So, names.
I would use a fantasy name generator, but it's slightly broken at the moment.
Oh dear. Let's just.
Mrs. Vaccine.
Vaccine, gosh.
I don't know.
I like it.
Miss Vaccine.
Name generator. Character name. Flavor. Human, zombie, vampire, witch, wizard. Why is that flavor?
I'm gonna go with Miss Vaccine.
Sure.
Because you're the what? Oh, because she's the
Yeah.
Scientist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Discovers the cures.
And she researches them.
What the freaking hell? This name generator has so many options.
Which one are you on?
Just namegenerator.org.uk.
No.
Lauren Lancaster. Done.
Well, but
If you can fit it there. Oh gosh, wait, what? What did you click when you get on a quick name, character name?
I clicked on character name and then it just came up with a whole bunch of other options. And all I did, I think I selected one thing. I was like, that would do.
Oh gosh.
In fact, yeah, I clicked one thing. I changed what type of character to great leader.
I think she should be a doctor, right? Yeah, she's a researcher, maybe?
They're all technically doctors.
Exactly, yeah, so that makes it better. Let's do that.
Christ.
I should have called her Doctor Vaccine, but you know, she is now Miss Vaccine.
Where did you put the name?
There.
Oh my god, you can do the birth year, and I think it has it. No, it doesn't have
It's
it
got
yet.
date of birth, February the 28th.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Right, so players.
Oh my god, there is so much in this. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Just scroll down and pick random.
Right at the bottom here.
Yeah.
So,
Write me some character names.
it is that.
It's just stupid.
Oh, okay. So, Dr. Regina O'Neill, and in brackets, Rainey.
Oh, okay. That's because
Yours
yeah,
is
it has-
the generalist, right?
Because it did a
yeah. It was just a It gives you a
Dr. Rose Saunders.
nickname as well for some of
Dr.
them.
Sky Root.
There you go.
Let's do.
Sure, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Okay, so early February we have a funding of 2.
Oh yeah.
How am I going to fill this on? Actually, no, that's short enough.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Should we?
We've got a name red. We'll name red, and then I think that finishes January.
Name red.
Tiny penis. What? I don't know.
You're tiny.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, I don't care. That entertains me.
Well, it was so easy to get rid of it.
We
so it should be something like-
cured tiny penis syndrome.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we could name some of the others, like you know the STP.
Sexually transmitted pregnancy. We cured sexually transmitted pregnancy.
Yes, you've saved us all. The scourge that is sexually
Right, tiny
transmitted.
penis is easy to discover a cure for, but I think that's the end of this.
I think yeah, that finishes January.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching that mess. Hopefully we will see you in February. Bye.
I'm so confused.